I got you some presents.
No!
Yes!
We love a present on it. And do you know, like, I've only got... my set's, like, 16 minutes and 4 minutes of rounds of applause. 8 times 30 seconds. Right. Once you get into doing him, it's very hard to come out of.
I drove 2 fucking hours for this. Quick, stick a film on him because he's only got one leg and none of his eyes work. Watch him run into this fucking wall.
Oh, fuck me parents. They made me who I am. They've got themselves to blame.
Because, I mean, there's something a little bit weird about superimposing your own face on a naked baby.
If you want it, come and get it.
Crying out loud.
Rumbe.
Love that I was giving you
Rumbe.
was never in doubt.
Rumbe.
Go your heart.
Rumbe. What's happening, everyone? Thanks for downloading Hot Water's Green Room podcast. Before we kick off with today's fantastic episode, I just want to let you know how you can support the podcast. You can join up as a YouTube member at Hot Water Comedy on YouTube. Sign up to be a podcast member for £3 a month. You get early access to the public episodes and a bonus episode each week. Not only that, you'll get access to all of the podcasts that are coming on the Hot Water Podcast Community channel. It's going to be the place to come for podcasts in the Northwest. Hope you enjoy the episode. Thank you.
Hot Water's Green Room. Hot Water's Green Room.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hot Water's Green Room podcast with me, host Tony Carroll.
And myself, Jamie H. Seamless, that. Look at that. One take Carol, they call him, baby. One take Carol.
And we've got a special guest.
We've got Mr. fucking Blackpool.
Mr. fucking Blackpool.
Right in
Hello, Mr.
Gleeson, mate.
Blackpool.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, kids. How are we?
We're all
Very
right.
well. Looks like Blackpool's paying well.
Yep. Well, I thought I'll leave the tweed first stage, and then I didn't want to be too show busy,
No.
so I just came in my casuals.
And your Cassies, mate.
I got you some presents.
No!
Yes!
We love a present on it.
I got you some ready salted squares.
Nice one.
And you got some cheese and onion hula hoops there.
I'll have the flavour.
Flavour.
Tell me what's your flavour.
Ready salted.
There's mystery pocket sweets as well.
Yes. Go on.
Oh,
And floor.
Is that an humbug?
I don't know, I just found him
On the floor?
next to a tramp.
Did you?
Didn't think you'd let that go.
Did you have his hat as well?
Yep. And his cane and his beard.
I like these. Thank you very much, Ryan.
That's one. We'll keep them. We're getting new, studio. And we want to design our background with gifts that we get from guests. All we've had is these and Rob Thomas brought a gun, didn't he? To scare us off. Way back when.
But we're still going.
So we're going to keep these. We're not going to open these.
If you suck them, they'll stick to the wall.
I
Not the crisps.
feel uncomfortable sucking.
As a clip.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, mate.
Ryan, so the Comedy Dream, how long has it been going for now?
Well, I've been doing stand-up for 25 years this year. And then the Comedy Station has been going for 20 years this year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
Living the dream, 2 decades on, no further on. Legally can't talk about why.
Was you on telly in like a new act competition years ago or something? Was
Jesus.
That you? I've seen that.
I did, there was a Jonglers one that I did in like 2002. And So You Think You're Funny in 2006.
Wasn't that on Sky, So You Think You're Funny?
Channel 4 at the time.
Was it?
Yeah, that's how long I've been going.
Yeah, they used to televise the
Yeah.
events, didn't they?
And then
The
I
comps.
got to the semi-finals, and they brought in a contestant that hadn't gone through all the qualifying stages. It was Simon Amstel. New act competition. Simon Amstel had just finished hosting T4, and then he just turns up and we're like, yeah, well, we're not getting through, are we? On this Channel 4 sponsored.
This is what we talk about a few times, these competitions that are rigged.
I did my eat in the Giggle Flat. It must have been a rare occasion because it had double figures, digit audience-wise.
Here he goes again.
Yeah, I got robbed.
I didn't get robbed. I was shit.
Really?
Oh, I was proper shit.
That's what I did.
Like, I shouldn't have even got through to the semi-finals. It was just that I was the least shit of all the ones. Because it was done at when Baby Blue had Rawhide.
Yeah.
R. David was the compare for my heat. And there was another guy.
Is that your brother or cousin?
My brother or cousin. No, that's one of his jokes, that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
God rest his soul. He's not dead.
Oh.
He used to be.
But he and there was this proper cocky guy came in. Like, I remember him talking to all the other people who had entered, and he was going round them all and finding out how many gigs they'd all done and stuff. And I was sat there. I'd been going about 5 or 6 years at the time, and I kept quiet because I didn't know anybody, and I'm like shy when I don't really know anyone. And he was cocky as fuck, just sat there saying, "So, how many have you done? How many have you done?" And just stood up and just went, "Well, I'm going through. I'm the only non-comedy virgin here." And then the promoter guy came over and he recognised me from doing gigs at Rawhide before, and told him that I'd been going for quite a while. I shouldn't have been going that long if I was in the competition, technically. And then smashed it.
Fuck it, there's always loopholes, mate.
Well, I smashed that, and then he died on his fucking arse, like proper died. Like, you know when you want somebody to die the second you meet him,
And then they die.
and then he died.
And you're just like down the back. Yes.
I was just pleased that I did all right, but I was more pleased
Someone
that he
actually
died
kill him.
on his arse.
Someone kill him.
Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing better than watching someone die, mate. It's my favourite thing.
Yeah. I loved it.
That's why I love the Monday nights.
Yeah.
Run by Dean. If you've not, come down to the club, it's free entry, innit, Ben?
Yeah.
Free entry on the Mondays. Proper.
Get one or two gems.
That's what
Yeah.
I mean. So that's
But
the
then-
gamble of it.
Yeah, but it's good. It's like
See, I don't
roulette.
see that. I don't see the new acts anymore because I'm always at mine, and we don't have new acts on at all. It's all just pros and stuff. And Jamie,
I felt a big pressure, me. I felt a big pressure when I was doing comedy because there was lots of people watching you. But now it's not really like that anymore. But there was big acts like watching you, hoping you'd die. Big lots of pressure, like.
well, that's what it was like when I first started. You do your first ever gig with somebody you've just been watching on primetime TV.
Yeah.
Because there was no Netflix back then. There was nothing. You like 5 channels, and that was about it.
Yeah, telecomedians were like Club Comics, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird. And then you go and tell your mates who've just done a gig with whatever this.
Now
famous person
people get released on day release and they come to the comedy club.
Pretty much.
Oh, no, yeah. I like the head the balls, though. It's good. Didn't you used to have a gong show on a Thursday?
Yeah, we did. Gleeson's Massive Gong. You did it, didn't you?
No,
did you not? Did you do the Sunday New Material?
Straight into weekends, mate. You know what I mean?
They
Gong show,
brought
mate. I'll
some
gong you off.
characters.
Get you Friday.
Gong you off.
Fucking gong. Get your fucking... I bollocked someone at the Frog.
Why?
What are you doing? Get your fucking card down. Did you? The fuck do you think you are? Putting a card up to me?
Oh, I had someone put a card up to you.
Yeah. What the fuck are you doing? You having a fucking laugh, lad?
What the fuck are you doing?
Fucking card up. Don't be fucking stupid, lad. Then the other two went, oh, man, it's fucking hell.
I'm a loser, baby.
Did you get to the clap off?
No, got gonged off. I won it loads, beat the Frog, but it was just fucking...
The last Gong show we done, you beat me, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, did the last stands, 1-2.
1-2.
Reverse forecast.
Love it.
Nice.
I think it was just my racism that took me over the head.
I just the bill that was on. We can say that we won 1-2 there.
Yeah, 1-2, that easy.
There was some serious fucking players on that bill, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We beat them all.
Wozniak,
Yeah.
Stephen Tries,
Right.
Mulholland,
Well.
Freddie Quinn,
Nah.
Adam Rowe.
Rowe.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, Rowe. Oh, yeah,
Who
that's it, Rowe did it.
What's
Yeah.
up?
There's loads. There's a couple of new acts. Dino, who's been.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alex
And the
Stringer.
Roofie Boys 1 and 2
The
there.
Roofie Boys 1-2.
Nice.
1-2. Bye. I think we went in as favourites, so didn't we?
Yeah, I was happy you won.
Who was judging it?
The crowd.
Right.
Our people.
You
Their
brought 'em in?
people. Yeah.
You ship him in.
No, I was the only one that not been on Half a Word before, I think, or one of the only ones.
Bloody hell.
So I just won them over, didn't I?
Yeah.
Bang.
I was on it. Yeah.
You're one of the favourites, aren't you?
Yeah.
You got
Yeah,
a lot of love of the
Got a
night.
lot of love, yeah.
So you fucked off the Gong Show.
Yeah.
Why was that?
It's too much hard work, to be honest with you. Blackpool's not a city; it's a tiny little town.
Yeah.
And you can't really have like a 5-night-a-week venue like you've got here.
Yeah.
So you got to pick and choose what you do and do it well. So we just do pro nights. On
I
Friday and
thought
Saturday.
because of Blackpool, they have lots of tourists over there as well. You know what I mean? So I thought they might be. And Blackpool's known for comedy as well, isn't it?
It's a double-edged sword, that though.
Yeah.
Because tourists want the best that you're going to stick on.
Yeah.
If you put on a new act night, even though you advertise it as a new act night, they'll still go, well, why is this not like live at the Apollo?
You're not watching a fucking...
You paid £3, love.
You paid £3.
Pay £3. Who do you think you're going to get?
So it's some fucking div fucking smearing shit on himself and that.
Dungarees.
Jumper wearers. Well, Jesus Christ.
Adam Hughes, he was always there.
Yeah, he loves it, doesn't he? He loves a chaotic gig.
Always ended up with less clothes on than he went on stage with.
Yeah, I was just saying that upstairs, and I've got to keep my top on now to be more professional.
He's other.
He can have a mad one. I like him, mate. I think he's just got a harness. Harness is what he's got. Class.
No, he's
Yeah,
great.
I think if he finds his own
man.
own little market, I think he'd be good.
He's found it. He just needs to know when to channel it.
Yeah. He's a good act.
I like him.
Nice lad, isn't he? He's well suited to a fucking at the ball night show.
Oh yeah, he's headlining the head balls, isn't he?
At the ball, yeah. He's like, and I can see other head the balls coming through and like looking up to him. You know what I mean? Fucking hell, it's like Pokemon evolving. He's like Charizard of the fucking monks.
Adam Hughes, king of the bell
Stop
ends.
being dead nice, Adam Hughes, and now you just said he's Charizard of the monks.
No, in a good way, but I like. Listen. I'm like Mewtwo of the monks, mate. I'm the king, mate. But yeah, he's a good lad. He runs some open mics as well.
There's a lot of gigs with a hairbrush as a mic.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. Can't be arsed for that.
There was one time I went on and it was in by the docks. What was that pub called? Like the one that looked like a triangle, right by Leo Casino, the docks.
Baltic.
I think it's called the Baltic, isn't it? The Baltic Fleet, yeah. They're in there and they give us a roller pin from the kitchen. There's a mic.
As a mic?
Yeah, honest to God.
Why?
And there was 15 Germans in there and one Scouse couple. That was it.
Watching Adam Hughes?
No, me.
Oh, right.
What was you doing?
Smashed it, roof off.
Why did you have a rolling pin?
There was no PA or no system. They just give us
Yeah,
a
but that's
roller
not going to
pin.
make you any louder. It's
know.
only good for flattening shit.
I know, they just said,
The atmosphere.
because you used to having something in your hand. And I was like, how do you know I'm going to gay clubs?
That's fucking brilliant. We haven't got a microphone, but here's a rolling pin.
Yeah, and it was smashed it. As you can tell.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's good. It's like when you start off on a -1. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
everything's
exactly,
against
yeah,
me. You think
yeah.
I'm gonna fucking.
But I love doing chaotic gigs myself.
Yeah, I mean, in hindsight, they're good in hindsight when you're reminiscing about them. But at the time, you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, at the time you're like, you
I'd
fucking
rather,
sell
be
your
just
soul to do
doing
like
hot,
that.
I'd rather just be doing hot water, where it's easy. I don't want to be fucking doing this shit. I did a bingo gig. Did you see them?
No, I know of him, but I've deliberately steered clear of them. I did one of those, those bongo bingo rip-offs.
Yeah.
I got booked to do one of those ones. So it's not doing stand-up, it's where I was the host of bingo.
And doing what?
And then playing
Basically
music
just shouting to a sea of chlamydia. Just calling them dickheads, slags, bitches, whatever.
That was like me in Nottingham this weekend.
Ripping the shit out of them. And then the woman that organised it all had never been to one of the properly done ones. And she's coming over to me and telling me that this needs to be done. Everything's got to be finished by midnight because that's the law. It's illegal to have bingo after midnight. And she's sat there with a watch from 9 o'clock shouting to me every 5 minutes what time it is.
That's fucking weird.
The worst gig in my entire life. It was horrendous.
Was there loads of people there as well?
The room seated 500. There was 100 in at most, sat all over the place. Half of them were up for it. Some others had just come because the manager of the bingo hall had said you can have a free ticket if you come because it's quiet.
And you stay after the bingo.
Yeah, it was awful.
I did one in Coventry. It was 20 people in a room of 500. No lights.
Is this where you're doing stand-up?
Yeah.
Shit.
No lights.
Yeah. Did you have a rolling pin?
No. We had a mic, but it was tethered to the PA.
Yeah.
So you couldn't move about. You just stood
So
still.
it was a karaoke machine.
Yeah, essentially. No, like, and do you know, like, the bingo caller, he has, like, a thing that you have in court, do you know, like a witness box thing.
Yeah.
He had one of them. So, and he was well lit. But we couldn't use that mic. We just had to stand in the corner and you just die for 20 minutes.
Yep.
It's just silence. And do you know, like, I've only got, my set's, like, 16 minutes and 4 minutes of rounds of applause. 8 times 30 seconds. Right.
I booked you once.
Once?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good news, is it, Jamie?
Well, it lasted 16 minutes.
What was it? What was it like?
Felt a lot longer than 16 minutes, I'll
Did
be
it?
honest with you. Yeah.
Good job. Yeah, I love it. Being booked back?
I put it on promoters' toes, mate.
I've heard he's very, you're very
You've got to
forward,
be.
aren't you?
You've got to be.
Yeah.
That's right.
You can't be that forward though, like you are.
You've asked me for one gig.
I went on free 22nd, 23rd July.
No, I mean talking about other venues that you've emailed 2 a.m.
Oh, that's when I'm pissed though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
when you're leathered.
I emailed
Why won't you book me?
There's one act that does that now, and it's because he's shit.
Really?
And, yeah, I can't say who he is, but it's
Weevo?
constant. Like when I started out, he was like a new act, but he was getting paid work quicker than anybody else.
When you started out,
Yeah,
I bet I know what you mean.
and he still does the same material he did back then. And
Is he named after a toilet?
no,
Surname toilet?
no.
You know what I mean by
I
that?
do know who you mean by that, but no, it's not him. But this guy's not changed his material in 25 years. Blames the audience for it, and then emails me. And literally the lines that he emails is, "Why the fuck don't you book me anymore? I headlined your gig." Yeah, but that was on a Thursday when people paid £5 in like 1999 or whatever it was. You never see him on any lineups or anywhere. He's one of these people, like, if he was in a Formula One team, he'd be the guy who stands there with the clipboard because he knows how all of it works, but you wouldn't trust him to drive the fucking car.
Is he a pro?
He was. He's not anymore. No, he sometimes teaches it, but that's about as far as he goes now.
How can a teacher be a teacher? How can someone be a comedy teacher if they can't get gigs themselves?
It's a fucking con, mate.
Yeah,
Some of them
you
comedy
can't teach.
courses are
You can't
cons.
teach it. You've got to do it. That's the only way to do it. You can't go on a course for
Freddie
like,
Quinn
a day.
used to do one.
You can't.
Lesson one. You fuck off, lesson one.
That's
How
where
to
Ricky
take-
Gervais got his trans material from. It was a Freddie Quinn comedy course.
How to take the mic out of the stand. Approach the stage with confidence.
That was spot on. That was spot on.
I love doing Freddie Quinn. It's once you get into doing him, it's very hard to come out of. Sorry, Freddie, you know I love you. We might be doing a little side project. Me and Freddie want to do something with horse racing thing or gambling. Like going to the races or something. Just filming gambling while my money away.
Can't see that going badly at all.
I know. I'd love to do something like that.
All right, thanks.
No, he asked me.
So me and Rob are going to a Leeds game soon. He's going to film me eating the pies. Yeah, me and Rob are going to go around all the stadiums in the country and just taste the food.
Fucking hell, that's a good idea,
Thank
that.
you.
You and Rob can go Daniel Bedingfield concerts together.
David Gray.
David
actually.
Gray, sorry, yes. loads better.
Tony's took one for the team. Meant to be a...
I was meant to be going to watch David Gray tonight in the Echo Arena, one of my favourite artists, and I give it up for this podcast. So,
Dedication, baby.
thanks to all you for being selfish.
What time's it kick off?
It would start at 8 o'clock.
Do you want me to give him a ring and see if they'll wait for you?
You haven't got David Gray's number.
No, but I reckon I could Google it.
Oh, he's quite big.
Yeah.
Well, he was big
How long ago?
back in your day.
We're still doing
Back in my
arenas.
day.
You're still doing arenas.
Yeah, because it's the 20th anniversary of his album Ladder Tour. That's why.
Sells all his tickets on
White Ladder.
teletext.
No Ladder Tour.
I had a White Ladder on the album cover.
Yeah,
didn't I?
yeah.
I've got a couple of his songs on my phone, mate.
Oh, have you?
You're not alone.
I only
We
know
went
one.
together, recorded something.
If you are,
Come and
get it. Sign up for £3 a month.
Go on, Jamie. Give me another one.
Pod, lad.
Jamie, give me another one.
What?
Give me another song of his. No, not you. It's got to be Jamie.
Okay.
What is it now? You never need me.
That's the same song, just with a different noise.
That's the same song, yeah.
Babylon.
It's the same song.
Song,
Is
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Is it his other one? What am I doing?
What is it? Oh, Oromadere. Yeah.
What the shit was that?
You're just singing the same song with a Hmong voice.
What else did he sing?
It's like somebody took the hat off Benny from Crossroads and just let him run around with sweets.
There's another Rumba.
Oh, another what?
There's another song that's...
How do you spell it?
A Rumbe.
A rumbe.
U-M-B-A-Y-E with an accent on the E. A Rumbe.
A rumbe.
A Rumbe.
I didn't just go to concerts and enjoy it.
I know.
And listen to Jamie try and sing some of the songs.
I know. Sorry to any David Gray's watching it all.
They're all at the concert.
I know.
That he's not at.
A Rumbe. A Rumbe.
He's just ruined my David Gray experience.
White Ladder.
That's not the song. That's the name of the album.
He's got a song called Ladder or something, hasn't he?
No.
White Ladder.
That's the same song.
You're singing the same song with White Ladder in it.
What is his other one?
Oh,
That's it.
go on.
This year's love is a Rumbe.
Yes!
Oh, shout out David Gray. Good luck on the Rumbe tour. Rumbe. It's to me. We need a David Gray LP now.
We do. Someone send us the White Ladder touring, please, so Jamie can get educated on his music.
And if there are any ancient tribes that are in
The
and
Rumbe
around,
tribe.
in and around the name of Rumbe, get in touch.
Worshipping the White Ladder.
All dancing around the White Ladder.
A Rumbe. Oh no. That's a t-shirt idea. A White Ladder with a Rumbe.
That is genius. Oh, we've got the merch sorted anyway.
God. Oh no.
Do you like music, Ryan?
I drove 2 fucking hours for this. Two fucking hours on A roads.
I said naughty yesterday, and then I said I'm going to be good, and now I've just fucking started our own tribal chant. Next live show, mate, I want a room full of people going, Rumbe. Oh, yes.
I'll get you a walk-on tune written just for that.
Oh, mate,
Yeah.
please, that'd be great.
But you've got to use it every gig you do. Demand
do
it's on.
Yeah.
Like, demand it.
demand
Like, proper
it's on.
diva demand it.
Well, where's me a Rumbe?
2 a.m, and you didn't book me again, and you didn't play me song.
And I'll get it pressed onto vinyl as well.
Yeah.
Refuse to do the gig unless they play it
On
directly
vinyl.
from the vinyl.
Oh, God.
Do you like music, Ryan?
Not really. I don't really have any interests because I get bored of shit really quickly. The only interests I've got are having kids and growing a beard.
How many kids have you got?
5.
Oh, top shagger.
Speaking of kids
Yeah.
and beards, aren't you in that paedophile group?
Which one?
Is it, what's it called? The one with the secret handshakes?
Yeah.
Are you in that? Is that a secret, that? Are you allowed to say that?
Yeah, of course you are, yeah.
What's it called?
Bummingkids.com.
Will you sponsor us? We need...
Sponsor us.
Our tagline is a rumbe. That white ladder, that's from the bunk beds, that is.
God.
A Rumbe.
No, it means the Freemasons, that's what it means.
Are you a part of the Freemasons?
Yes, I am.
And how does that come about?
Is that the ring?
That's the ring, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
Boss.
yeah.
Like the Illuminati,
There you
innit?
go.
So, does everyone get one of them if you join?
No, you just buy them
Oh.
and then put them on. You get
Oh,
an
is that how
apron.
you get a part of it?
Get an apron if you join.
An apron?
Yeah. Like,
What, so the blood doesn't go on your
it's
clothes?
lambskin.
The cum.
Lambskin apron, right? It's so you can tie the goat down. It's a lambskin apron.
rumby,
And
a
you get... What else do you get? That's it.
Hey, so do you have to get referred to it, or did you just meet someone and say, can I join?
I found out that my dad's cousin was... Like, my uncle was a mason, but he died when I was a kid, so I didn't know.
Yeah.
But my dad's cousin was a mason, and he was telling me about it. And I said, all right, I fancy joining that. And he went, all right. And then a couple of weeks later, I was a mason.
Oh, you just said, like, come down
It's
to
that
this place
selective that I get in just by going, I fancy doing that.
So what if I said I fancy doing it?
Nah, we've changed the rules now.
Is there any chance you can get me in, or
Yeah,
what do I have to do?
just ask to join. Literally, that's all it is. Simple as
Is it
that.
online or something, or?
You can go online, yeah. There's the United Grand Lodge of England website, and you can type in that you want to join, and then they will refer you to a lodge that's local to you, and then they'll invite you to come to like a do that they're having where non-Masons can come, and you can meet the other people there, see if it's something you want to do, and then you join, and that's it. But really, it's just old blokes just sat around a room getting pissed on a Monday night.
Fucking hell.
That's what I'm saying. That's
It's
what I'm
amazing.
doing.
It's
I
great.
do that here.
Yeah.
Maybe we should start at home.
Oh. So, can you dispel a myth?
Yeah.
Right.
Because there's no secrets. That's the biggest secret
Oh,
with
is it?
Freemasonry. There's no secrets.
Oh, that Fight Club.
It's the opposite of Fight Club.
Yeah, it's the opposite.
In
Opposite
every
of
way
Fight Club.
possible.
A Rumbe.
A Rumbe Club.
It's a
That's what we'll call it, a Rumbe Lodge.
And we have a selective process, so you got to do a Rumbe. A Rumbe.
No, that's what we do at the end of the night.
Yeah.
A Rumbe.
The Rumbe
We
Lodge.
sacrifice a child.
We're all naked shouting a Rumbe.
So go on, what was the secret?
Round a white ladder. Or rumby.
What was the secret you wanted to know?
So I heard
Yeah.
that, because I watched, do you remember, did you watch The Hunted?
The Channel 4 thing?
Yeah.
Where they had to hide and shit?
Yeah. Where
Yeah.
They, like the police try and find you and
The
that.
big game of hide and seek.
Yeah, they are so
Almost 100
fucking
grand.
shit at that as well.
Terrible.
Every
No.
time, they'll ring the mum, they'll ring
Some
the
of them
wife,
are- some of
they
them
use
are
the
good.
phone.
Yeah.
There's one or two that are good, but they're usually autistic, so they've got no transferable skills.
Well, exactly. The Freemason
Yeah.
took his autistic son on it, and they won. But the Freemason was on it, and he was like
That
calling
pisses
him.
me off. I've noticed it a lot on social media. People are now cashing in because the kids are disabled, and it does me tits in like TikTok.
Oh, fuck him.
As soon as great, my kid's been diagnosed with this. Bring in the money! Quick, stick a film on him because he's only got one leg and none of his eyes work. Watch him run into this fucking wall.
That's another clip.
Started with Katie Price, and then it's just got worse from there.
Yeah, she's a flagship for. I think fuck it, use them.
I'm just pissed off because none of mine are.
I want an army of little divs, me.
I might push one down the
You
stairs.
can't have a child.
No, I'd be great with a kid.
You wouldn't.
I'm not even allowed fucking pets or anything, am I?
You're not even allowed to use one of the bathrooms in your house.
Yeah, that's true. Or the
What?
dishwasher.
You're not allowed to use one of the bathrooms in your house.
No, not for toilet.
Why? What did you do? Because all rules started because something happened.
I diarrheaed on my mum's good rug because I was sick too hard. I needed to be sick and diarrhea.
So you
at
had
the
to
same
choose
time.
which hole.
And because of the motion of vomiting, it just
Yeah.
came out, and it was my mum's show rug.
Like the dad's sprinklers used to do in the 90s in summer.
It's actually it's an ancient form of getting toxins out of your body, being sick and pooing at the same time. It's actually called a rumbe.
So you pebble dust your mum's bathroom and now you're not allowed to shit in it
No, that's one I am allowed to shit in.
because you've already soiled it.
Yeah, so with downstairs toilet, she did it up, and she went, "You're not ruining this one." But
I painted that, don't shit on the walls.
Yeah, stay in the old one.
but I don't. Hey, listen, Freemason secret.
no
Sometimes,
secrets.
sometimes I do. I leave the shower on and have a poo. Find me, see me. What are you gonna do, ma'am?
She's going to kick you out.
Yeah, she's going to kick you out. She's going to lock you out of all the bathrooms.
Not
You
again.
just make your shit in a bag in the garden. Dragging your ass across the grass for
Next to
toilet
the
roll.
frozen kebab.
Have my own little gate.
That's a callback.
Open the Ring, ring. Open the Jamie Gate. Little tray.
Yeah. Hey, so the Freemasons then?
Yeah.
There's no secrets then, no?
No, not really. I mean, they say that there is, but yeah, Jamie, you can have another sweet for that story. The reason that we don't say what happens in meetings and stuff is so that everybody that joins can experience it as it was intended, like as a journey, and then you can get it all on the internet and stuff. But it's similar to, like, people join Freemasonry to find out more about it and themselves and stuff like that. That's usually why people join.
Find out about themselves?
Yeah, because you do. You find out that you're a boring prick. Because we'll tell you straight away. We're just like, you're boring me, and you'll find, you'll end up like, because after every meeting,
I'd love to go there and get roasted.
Just get roasted by everyone.
Yeah, after every meeting we have a meal.
You
You have a meal every meeting, right? And you can always tell who the boring ones are, because you find that like at a wedding, there's that table where the kids sit at and the table where the uncles that aren't married sit at, the weird ones. Yeah. Well, there ends up being a table like that at most lodges where you go in before the meal starts and move all the cards round where people are sat, and we just move all the ones that keep them over there.
Yeah.
You have like weird.
Do you have like a group chat?
Hey?
Do you have like a WhatsApp group?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just
with... in it?
In my lodge or my WhatsApp group?
Both.
In my lodge, we've just merged with another one. So there's about 60 members, but only like 30 turn up.
Did it kick off? Because I seen a documentary about orangutans. Not orangutans.
It's exactly the same as orangutans, yeah.
And they had this area in a forest.
Yeah.
And like fucking smashing life, chilling. And then they merged with another territory. Not taking
is it
over
when two bosses start kicking off of each other?
Yeah, and they merged, and there was tension within the group. How like chimpanzees are you?
We'll wear clothes and we don't throw shit at each other.
Not my kind of party then.
Apart from that, exactly the same.
Yeah. So I heard, I went off on a tangent. I heard you can't turn down a favour. Like if someone says that you need to change the attire.
Of course you can. You're not allowed to benefit financially or otherwise from joining Freemasons. That's one of the first things that you promise to do.
So if someone said I need this favour, you can't do it.
You can,
but
yeah,
you
do
don't
it.
have to.
The only way that it does you favours or benefits is because you're introduced to people that you wouldn't normally be introduced to. It's the same as like a five-a-side team or something like that.
Oh yeah, it's just a sociable meeting then, really.
Exactly, yeah, and then just raise money for charity.
I don't want to join now.
So if we sign, because we're after sponsorship, if I signed up, like sort of sidled up to like business owner.
I've got an idea. We get you in there, Ryan Lopez.
Yeah.
We're going to have to fucking do some work.
Do undercover.
Yeah.
Undercover
we
film
send you in. Right, I was sorry about this, Ryan, because I know it's your group, but we send you in there and then you just like use your wit and your charm to get us a sponsor off one of these businessmen.
But you're not allowed to use any of the toilets.
And I can find myself. What if you find yourself and you're a knobhead?
What if you come out and said, like, I'm just using these people to get money? Yeah. And then I was just eating on my own then.
I think they might know if they see this.
We'll get sponsored. They won't see it. They're all on the piss, aren't they? It's Monday.
Oh, yeah.
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 Wish we were there.
Oh, yeah.
If you want it.
Or Rambe. Oh, for
amazing. Have you got any plans coming up to Ryan with the comedy stuff?
Just trying to get it busy now. We had a nightmare weekend this weekend.
Do you know what, mate? I've noticed the past, I'd say 2 months and everything and all of, the comedy clubs, nightclubs where I work. It's been tough, hasn't it? It's been a bit of a dry patch. But I think now, after last weekend, big weekend with Liverpool locally, then I think rest of the country, the Jubilee weekend this weekend, I think it'll start picking up now, hopefully.
I hope so, because this weekend we've just had, we had Rob Beckett had a sold-out show Friday and Saturday at the Grand Theatre. That was a tour date. Sarah Millican was at the Winter Gardens, and Dom Jolly was on in Lytham, but he didn't sell many tickets. And Champions League was on, and it was decent weather. It was so hard to get people in.
Yeah.
So hard.
Stretching numbers thin, comedy-wise, isn't it? If there's two
Yeah,
big hitters in the same city.
It's like in a nightclub game, if there's something going on in like a big headline DJ in Liverpool or Club Manchester, say,
Yeah.
they're all going to travel there to see them.
Oh, yeah.
Why would you just go to the normal
And
club?
Blackpool's only a tiny town as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a city with a university or anything like that. It's like...
Maybe you should book me and Jamie on one of your shows and might sell it out.
I'm there 23rd July.
23rd,
There you
24th.
go.
23rd and 24th.
I'm retired, so...
Mum and Dad's birthdays, respectively.
Your mum and dad's birthday?
Yeah, Mum's 23rd, Dad's 24th. Brother's the 12th. Very expensive month.
As if you buy expensive presents.
I'm taking my brother to Barcelona, mate.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a nice brother, lad.
Yeah, but you're not a nice son.
Oh, fuck my parents. They made me who I am. They've got themselves to blame. I'm going to fucking make a success of myself.
Get her a new rug for the birthday.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna shit
get a
on
brown
my own
one.
rug.
Get a new rug, put shit on it before it and go, got yeah.
1-0.
Oh, Jamie, thanks so much. Oh, fucking shit everywhere.
What have you done? I went to Freemason, did that for me.
I called it a favour.
Excuse me, lad. You help me out. You a judge, yeah? Will you shit on your mum's rug?
Also, could you sponsor the pod?
Oh, why won't anyone sponsor us? We don't try, though, do we?
No, we don't.
We don't even
We don't even care.
anyone.
We don't even want a sponsor.
Ready salted squares. Better than some other crisp. That's the level you get. Come on, mate. Sign us up. So the weekends other than last weekend, because normally there's like one weird night and one.
Yeah, there's
midnight
always
on a Friday,
there's always
Saturday.
at least one great night.
Yeah.
And then there's either going to be one shit, weird, bizarre, or just meant like last weekend. Not the one just gone, the one before. We had a stag do of 20 in. We had a stag do of 9 in, a hen party of 6, and you wouldn't have even known they were in the room. But we kicked out 5 60-year-old nurses before we even started seating.
They are
Really?
fucking tedious
Yeah.
slags now, aren't they?
Well, they came in because we do discounts for blue light cards. So if
Yeah,
you were, you know,
Fucking hell.
so they've come in, they've bought 5 blue light card tickets, but only 3 of them have got blue light cards, and then stood there in front of the doorman and just started passing them round, like
Hand them. So like you get on a bus and you
yeah.
put your ticket to
Passed
your
it
mate.
back. The doorman's gone, excuse me, I've just seen you pass that. And she's kicked off, going, you can't.
I'm a
how,
nurse.
how dare you accuse me? I work for the NHS. Well, so does my wife, who runs the comedy club for me, so she can shit off with that for a start.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make you all super and special just because you've chosen a job. Yeah, she does a good job as a
Yeah, we
nurse.
fucking
That
clap for
doesn't
you every
stop you
week.
being a bell end.
You don't even know if she's a good nurse or not. She could be one of those who are
Baby
fucking-
shaking ones.
Yeah. and
I bet she is,
overdosing.
you know.
Yeah.
But she punched Jen. She got kicked out.
Did
'Cause
she?
she
Fuck off.
punched, yeah, because Jen's gone up to her and said, like, I need to see all your cards because he's just told me you've passed
Yeah.
them all around. She's like, this is fucking ridiculous. How dare you accuse me of doing that? So Jen's got the CCTV up and shown her. And then she kicked off again. How fucking dare you film me without my consent? It's like, CCTV, it's
know,
hardly
you
being
fucking
broadcast.
knobhead.
So she showed her the CCTV. She kicked off again, and then they're outside. And she, there was Jen, the doorman, and another member of staff stood in the doorway while these gaggle of women were just stood outside yelling at the top of their voices. She started live streaming on MySpace, I'm guessing, to both of her followers. But she's filming each member of staff individually like this. Like, just turn your phone. Landscape, you dickhead. And then this other one in the group,
Give her the tips.
this other one walks past from the group, pretending she's not part of the group, gets in shot and goes, what's going on here?
Oh my
What are you
God.
filming? And my son's just stood there going, you're the one that got kicked out, you knobhead. And she stopped filming and then started recording again, going, right, do that again. Do that. Like, she's directing this live...
Director setup.
But she doesn't get this. She's already live streamed the first bit, and now she's telling her to do it all over again, and she's going to live stream it again. I fucking love people who don't get technology and then try and use it against you like that.
It's when they use that, because it's like, it's the equivalent. These nurses who, you know, go on about being a nurse so much that they're so entitled. It's like filming, giving someone £1, a homeless person £1, or when people are like, "Oh, just film myself. I'm gonna get this homeless
Like
fella
you
a
used to
coffee."
see videos on Instagram,
Why
like
are you doing it?
Like them fucking influencers, like go over to homeless with like a bag of Greggs and go, yeah, I'm filming.
Yeah.
Well, just do it.
Yeah, film it and then fuck off.
Yeah, hey, stop the film like that. And I was like that. You fucking dickhead. These are my sausage rolls.
That's the worst thing. It's the worst thing about COVID, though. Like, of all the deaths, of everything, that all the companies that have gone bankrupt and everything, the worst thing about COVID has to be this sense of entitlement just for doing a fucking job. Not just nurses, loads of jobs. I'm a key worker. I'm allowed to be a cunt. No, you're fucking not. You're a dickhead.
What the fuck's a key worker?
Oh, you're a fucking bin man. Shut up.
Key worker.
We had somebody walk
Soft
out.
cunt.
Somebody walked out of the club the other day because I can't remember which act it was, but they did a bit about key workers, and you're not like this huge, all-encompassing hero person. You were restocking a shelf. And, you know, the difference between a fireman going into a burning building and somebody making sure that all the tins of Heinz beans are facing the front, there's a huge disparity. And she didn't get that he was taking the piss and it was a joke, and stood up and kicked off like, this is disgusting. He's fucking bang out of order. How dare he tell me that my job's worth nothing? It's like, he wasn't saying that.
Wozniak's got a good bit on it.
Eh?
Wozniak's got a good bit on it.
I'm pretty sure it was Wozniak.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was Wozniak.
Yeah,
and
fire.
she's kicked off, wanted her money back. And we're like, you're not getting your money back. Well, I'm a key worker. And no, Jen didn't miss a beat. She went, no, you stacked shelves. Just pretty much verbatim, just gave her Wozniak's material back again.
Yeah. I've said on a previous episode, my dying wish is to fart in a nurse's face and say 1-0.
You can pay for that.
That's my last word. No, I want it to be my last words. So I go 1-0. Pretend my bedpan's full of shit and carpet. And when she like...
Are your bedpan's full of carpet, or your carpet's full of shit as well as a bedpan?
Both.
Right, okay.
My bedpan's...
It's important we get this fact
My
right.
bedpan's padded with carpet.
To stop you waking up the people either side of you. That's quite considerate, that.
I know. And, I'm going out. I'm going to be balling. I'm going to have no family around me. I just want a little nurse, proper tiny, preferably with wet hair. I'll go, my bedpan's full. When she lifts the covers,
Yeah.
my bedpan's full. She goes, no worries, I'll get it. And when it's empty, I'm going to fart in her face and go, 1-0.
And die.
What would you do, though, if
'Cause she can't get me back.
you were just in with indigestion? You thought you were going to die.
Brought me back to life.
You'd have to come up with something else, or just keep farting in nurses' faces.
I know, and then it's...
They're going to catch on to it.
Yeah.
And then...
There's farty face boy.
And then the next...
Don't go and clean him.
Boy.
And then the next day, when my bedpan is actually full, it's like the...
Yeah.
Boy cry wolf.
Boy who cried shitty bedpan.
And they'll do that like what clowns do with custard pies in your face with it.
Oh, yeah. Like a bit of that.
Well, because you've lined it with carpet, it won't hurt.
It won't hurt. It would be a nice cushion. But and it's something to wipe it off with after.
Yeah.
It's the perfect crime.
You can't wipe shit off
sure
your
your
face
mum
with an
goes
already
there.
shitty carpet.
You can't what?
You can't wipe shit off your face with an already shitty carpet.
No, because there'll be a dry patch.
Right.
And upside down. Like sandpaper.
You thought a lot about this.
You don't think about death?
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Do you have any how would you like to go?
I don't care how I go. I just want to get to that age where it doesn't matter what I say or do. People go, "Ah."
Oh yeah.
You know, like I could be super sexist, super racist, super everything. I could just steal shit from shops.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
walk
yeah.
out with like a brand new telly.
Yeah, just like
It's
confused.
like, oh, I forgot to pay for it. And like, oh, it's okay. And then they give it you anyway because you think you're going to die. I mean, I already look 90 anyway. So I reckon I could get away with it now because I look like I've pretty much got 3 weeks to live after getting AIDS.
Would you go in an old people's home? Because I've worked in old.
Fuck
people.
no.
I would.
I wouldn't.
I would make
Fuck
my
that.
kids' life as miserable as possible for as long as I fucking can.
think it's
I'm living in each one of their houses. The reason we've got 5, right? One of them's going to get a good job, right? So they can get themselves a decent
Playing
house
the
for us to
odds.
move in. Yep. One of them's going to run the comedy club for us.
Yeah.
One's going to like nurse me when I'm not well, when I'm older, and then live in the granny flat that's going to go in the successful one's back garden. And
Don't
then,
have a rogue one.
well, that's it. I've got one for fun.
What for fun?
Yeah, and then one of them's just basic, just organs, innit?
Yeah. Just
like-
spares.
Yeah.
You've got
I
that
love
nail.
that.
Because like
Like
two
nails.
kidneys, that's one for me and Jen.
Yeah.
A liver, you can cut that in half and it'll still live like a worm. So like, I can have half and Jen can have half.
Yeah.
And then I can have that when Jen goes, because she won't need them when she's going to die first.
Yeah. You'll
Jen,
see to that.
Yeah. Jen can give me her organs when she's done with them. And then I'll just go around finishing my kids off.
Freemasons.
And that's what the Freemasons is, yeah.
Yeah, because I worked in a dementia daycare centre.
Worked?
Yeah, well, yeah. And I worked as I've written people's life stories.
Did you get sacked from it?
Yeah.
For writing people's life stories?
No.
Did you change things in it?
No.
Cyberbullying.
Cyberbullying?
Yeah. I took the piss
She
out of
was jumping in bed, pretending to be the partners.
Were you farting on nurses' faces?
fuck's sake.
Do you know what? That's a rumour I want to start. That I think we'll get that going.
I started a rumour once and it got back to me in a car share.
I know, you said it.
That's what happened to me. Do you remember when I told you about that? I think I told you about it. About when I started a rumour about a comedian's missus.
Oh,
and it got told back to me 6 months later.
Did it?
Yeah, that she'd got sacked from a job because she'd made cancer contagious. And I meant it as a joke, and somebody else had overheard it, and that had gone around the circuit and came back to me. And that wasn't the reason she got sacked. Well, she didn't get sacked, she just changed jobs.
I said someone don't wipe their ass.
Who was it?
He doesn't do comedy anymore.
Freddie Quinn?
No, he's an open spot from years ago.
And you said he doesn't wipe his ass?
I said he don't wipe his ass before a gig. He likes has a shit, but he don't wipe his ass because he likes the uncomfortable. He thinks like the uncomfortable feeling it gives him.
That keeps him on his toes.
Keeps him energised.
And you blag someone with that?
Yeah, and it got back to me 6 months later in a car share.
From that person?
No, from someone else. Just went because we was talking about him, and he just went, you know, I heard he don't wipe his ass
before gigs.
Yeah. I think it's a bit of graffiti in the King's Arms toilet.
You just reminded me of when I was at college, actually. There was a girl when I was at sixth form who, you know when you get leathered and you'll just do anything?
Yeah.
And that happened one night when I was about 18. And there's a girl in the year below, and she was like, she looks like you.
Oh,
but worse, right? One eye was all over one eye's going to the shop, the other one's coming back with a change kind of eyes, like proper.
Like Chucky.
Worse. Like Chucky if he'd melted. Stick Chucky in the microwave for half an hour.
No, I'm not taking it as a compliment.
And that's what she looked like. But the next day, my mate was taking the piss out of me. He's like, yeah, do you remember what you did last night? I was like, no. And he pointed over. I was like, shit. Like, what's her name? And I couldn't remember. And the only thing that came to my head was Mumra, you know, from Thundercats.
Oh, yeah.
And I called her Mumra, thinking nothing of it. 3 years later, her best mate came up to me and said, you know my friend. Gave me her name. I haven't got a clue who she is. She said, yeah, Mumra. Like, they all called it her as well. She didn't know where it came from.
Oh, my God.
Turned out it was me. But she came up to me one night as well in Heaven and Hell in Blackpool. And I saw her sort of making a straight line for me. And my sister was out as well. And I said to my sister, you've got to hide me from her. So what I did was I bent down behind her on the floor thinking she's never going to fall for this. But if she doesn't, I'll just pretend I'm tying my shoe. And she's come up to my sister. She's like, where's your brother? That was a proper voice as well. Where's your brother gone? She's like, oh, I think he's gone through into the other bar. All right. And I'm just stood there behind there thinking she's going to see me any minute now. I didn't really make any effort to hide too much because then it just looked fucking weird. Her mate stood there pissing herself laughing. She could see me. And then he just walked off. She'd seen me bob down behind my sister, asked where I'd gone, and then genuinely believed that I'd gone into this other bar.
Oh, my God.
She was hideous, though.
Was she weird, yeah?
Yeah, I
Did
mean...
she have a thing for you, do you think?
Yeah.
Did you have a hammerhead shark face?
Yeah, it was, but...
It's the same one.
Like, eyes dead far away.
I had a rendezvous with someone like that.
How old is she?
Melted candle sort of look.
Yeah.
Might have been the same woman.
No, she... my shark is...
My shark.
She looked like Sloth from the Goonies, fuck Katie Hopkins.
Oh, God.
Have a bit of that. I'd have a bit of that.
She's a goer, though.
Do one of the...
She'll let you shit in any bathroom.
I like breaking rules, though. And taboos. One of the worst heroin nicknames, fucking stories I got, and I laughed in his face when he told me, and I felt well bad. I was giggling this time, was talking about fucking nicknames and that, like nicknames in school. He's like, I had a rough time in school and that. So I moved about a bit because my house burnt down and my dog died in the house fire. And everyone at school called me Hot Dog. He said it with so much sincerity and I went, oh, fuck off, lad.
That's fucking ruthless, that, hot dog.
Hot Dog.
Hang on, did he move schools because of the fire?
No, he moved house. He kept moving houses.
Did they keep going on fire, these houses?
No.
Just happened once?
Yeah, he moved house and he was just getting grief at school. And I went, why have you not been in? He went, oh, my house burned down, so my dog died. Oh, I Hot Dog.
Kids are mean, aren't they?
Oh, the fucking.
How old are your kids then? What's the youngest and oldest?
The youngest is 10 next week, and my oldest is 20 in August.
They work at the club, don't they?
Harry does.
Harry does, yeah.
Evelyn will be doing when she's 16.
Yeah. Any of them had any interest in comedy?
Nah, they watch it, but
not to performing.
The younger two, mate, they're proper funny. They've got like a grown-ups and like a grown-ups sense of humour. Like kids do stuff
like silly, but they're
over the top. Yeah. They'll get a laugh by keeping a straight face.
Doing deadpan.
They do. Seriously.
Got ourselves a couple of characters here.
They will sit there. They've got this. You can tell they're dying to piss himself laughing.
Yeah, but just have that.
Like,
Stuart
Lee's. Oh, that's class. So you had a bit of beef. A few years ago on the Blackpool beef.
Blackpool beef? Yeah. Well, yeah.
They were cunts, weren't they?
Legally, I can't say anything. You can say as much as you want. You can say
Who
as
is
much
it?
as you want.
All right.
But I'm legally not allowed to say anything.
All right. So I'll do it ill-informed.
I can't correct you or tell you that something's right.
All right.
You just don't say nothing.
So here's what I heard.
Yeah.
Comedy Station's been going since 2002.
Yep.
Right?
Comedy Station.
Yeah. It was in this other venue.
Yeah.
Like for years and years. Like no problems and all that. And then he wanted to set his own venue up and they got moody. And then they were trying to undercut him on gigs and all that and suing him and things.
I've heard that story before.
For using the brand. Saying it's their brand. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because the comedy club and the venue work together, they think they're owed that. Happened with Bongo's Bingo, actually.
Really?
Yeah, in Cameron Furnace. Cameron Furnace said we started with you, so it should... Yeah, and he went to court over it.
Well, at least they started at the same time. They started it together.
Yeah.
Not like it had been going 13 years before going in somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then, like, all the comics just, like, fucking...
Start taking sides, innit?
Drew a line in the sand and we're not fucking gigging. Then
they took one side.
And then he's seeing the fucking, like, the shit acts who can't get booked anywhere. And fuck it, I'll do it. I don't give a fuck.
Do you do?
No, he's just shit acts who are never going to get booked anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what always happens.
But it's something like that. It was beef.
Was the beef being resolved?
Yeah, I think we won.
Nice.
Yeah.
Lovely.
He's in a good act, innit?
Yeah.
That's not a man who's lost a court
No.
case.
Don't call him Mr. fucking Blackpool for nothing. How many other comedy clubs have you seen in Blackpool?
Yeah.
You want to sort of change... Well, not change, I suppose, but I think the same as you. Blackpool gets a bit of an unfair rep. You know, when people say playing Blackpool, and it's going to be, whoa.
I've done your gig.
It's not like that.
I've done a gig in Blackpool. It was fucking boss. Why did it be in your gig? No, we would have known. It was like in a theatre type. Oh, I don't remember.
My place.
What would it have been?
Or, hang on, was it in a studio of a theatre?
Yeah.
That's Larkins. That was...
Yeah, it was Damien Larkin. Yeah. It was Damien Larkin, yeah.
LOL.
Yeah.
LOL.
It was really good, that. That was really good.
Yeah.
Really good. That was good 8 years ago or something.
Yeah, that's gone now, that.
Yeah, it's only Southport.
Yeah.
Southport.
Touched too many of them.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
LOL Blackpool.
Yeah. I got asked to compare that once, and he offered me 30 quid. Can you compare tonight for 30 quid? And I thought, I think I might be worth a bit more than that.
Yeah.
And I could lose my shit and go, we can fuck off, that's insulting.
Yeah.
But I thought, I'll take the moral high ground and just explain the reasons why I can't
Yeah.
So I text him back, and it's genuine. This is the reason why I couldn't compare that gig for him that night, because I was just literally walking in to interview Tim Burton for my TV show.
Oh.
So, soz.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Imagine you went, sorry, Tim, but listen.
There's 30 notes on the line.
30 quid.
Who did the entire interview with a lobster claw glove on?
Did he?
Yeah. For no reason.
Grow up.
Imagine dressing up for something like that.
Grow up, Tim Burton. You can't pull it off.
Yeah.
Who did he direct? Beetlejuice and all that.
Beetlejuice,
Yeah.
the Miss Peregrine's. He was filming that in Blackpool, Miss Peregrine's Peculiar Kids, whatever it was.
All right. Sounds,
Just Johnny Depp and Helena Bonham Carter shagging each other.
Yeah,
sounds
pretty
illegal,
much.
That's all it is.
doesn't it?
Didn't he do a Batman? I think he did Batman with Michael Keaton as well.
I think he did, yeah.
The good Batman.
I'm not a massive film fan, but I don't like all them gothy films.
Oh, no, the first Batman's all right. The
Yeah.
1987 one.
No, just maybe like Beetlejuice and that. Just from moshers, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like people who stink and play Warhammer. Cough. I had a poster idea, right? So I want to call my show Water Slide.
Right.
And it's I was going to do the poster where, do you know, like the Nirvana front album cover?
With the
Baby.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's me chasing a grab a beak or something. Going underwater.
Who the fuck are you going to get to take a photo of that?
As in, just Photoshop it. Something to do.
Photoshop your head on the baby and a bag of Charlie.
Yeah, yeah. But
Technically, isn't that making child porn?
I'm not that fit.
I'm going to wank over it.
Yeah, I would.
You want whatever you want.
Because, I mean, there's something a little bit weird about superimposing your own face on a naked baby. There's questions
Funny
need
though.
asking.
It's funny though, isn't it?
Don't come here and kink shame.
I think it'd be better if you used the body of that guy.
Didn't you do that with all your kids?
What?
Didn't you have a picture of all your kids? Have I imagined this?
All my kids?
Yeah, where you've got a family photo and you've put your head on all your kids. Have I imagined that?
Yeah.
Did you do a joke one of that?
No.
Did you,
Fuck off.
did you do it?
I think you're mistaking me for every one of Eddie Murphy's films in the late 2000s.
Are you not Eddie Murphy?
No.
Changing places.
We often get mistaken for each other.
I'm sure someone's done that. I've seen someone do that.
Somebody might have done it, of me or something,
Who?
but I haven't.
No. So someone has done that, where they've got a family photo and put the dad's head on the babies and that. Or face swap or something. Might have been that.
Face swap don't work when you got a massive beard.
Is it not? Fucking hell, mate. When are you going to get some fucking equality?
It's disgusting. When are straight white men going to get their time?
Well,
You've had the time, haven't you? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
all right. Fucking hell, it's not loose women. Jesus Christ.
Mate, he conquered all of the world.
Yeah,
These
good.
straight white men.
Yeah,
I don't
good.
think they conquered Japan
No.
or China.
Well, Hiroshima, 1-0. They didn't come back from that, did they?
2-0. You got Nagasaki as well.
Oh, that was close. Oh, good job you didn't breathe during that syllable then. That would be bad to court. Oh, Jesus.
Bad to court.
Yeah.
Oh, God. God, I didn't say that. That's too many syllables, too many triples.
Yeah, I think
there.
that picture you should use. You know that guy who went famous during lockdown, that black guy sat on the edge of his bed,
The edge of his bed doing what?
just being naked. It was like a big meme that came out like during lockdown.
Oh, it was like a little picture when you clicked it. It was big, was it?
Not that one. No, it's just a massive guy on the bed, on the edge of his bed, and he's got
Naked.
the biggest cock in the world. I think you should use that body and put your head on it.
Is this
Or we could get you. We'll buy a paddling pool. Yeah. And I'll take photos of you. Naked.
We'll do that for the calendar.
Oh, yeah.
You want to do a calendar?
We'll do a calendar, yeah. Christmas calendar.
I'll help you.
You're just doing like dates. So like one where we're doing pottery, one where we're on a tandem.
On a what?
Tandem.
Yeah.
What are they called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just stereotype skipping through a meadow for April.
But they're all naked photos. So they're going to be X-rated calendars, Christmas calendar.
I think you should reenact that one. You know, the dog's playing poker. but naked.
Yeah. And snooker. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a good game to play naked,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it is. Yeah.
Darts.
Yeah, and then you can throw it in my arse, and I'll be like, oh.
Naked darts.
Bullseye. Oh, God. Yeah, so we'll do that for... so I was going to have it as the Nirvana thing, because I thought, that's like a nice
It's quite cool, yeah. It's cool as well, isn't it?
It's a nice catchy thing.
It's like what I done with Game of Thrones.
That
Remember?
was-
That was
yeah.
one of the best posters I ever seen.
Well, that sort of
Iconic.
prompted...
Yeah.
That sort of like prompted the thing, the thought process to have something.
So I inspired you.
You always inspire me,
Oh,
mate.
thank you.
But
Nice.
I didn't want Nirvana fans coming to my show, because they all fucking stink.
Nirvana was boss band.
Actually, I think Nirvana's all right.
Nirvana was a really good band.
Yeah.
They are.
And listen, it's not my kind of music,
No.
but you have to respect what they do.
They've got good shows.
Not anymore.
Anymore. He is dead.
Uh,
And
but
she did kill him.
Yeah, definitely.
100%. 100%.
That's what Bad Actress is about.
Yeah. Have you ever seen any of the documentaries on the Kurt Cobain? No? Honestly, if you watch it, it's like...
Suicide Note.
Yeah, no, there's so much like evidence, like even like all detectives back then would...
Couldn't reach the gun to shoot it.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
just the... Yeah.
The selfie she
one,
took
wasn't
when
it?
she shot him as well. Do you,
Which?
not know about the selfie she took when she shot him?
Selfie?
Yeah. No, there isn't one.
Yeah, I was thinking there's no fucking Samsungs back then.
She
Like that with the Polaroid.
she used to shag Steve Coogan, didn't she?
Yeah.
Steve Coogan used to rattle it.
Yeah.
He
but-
gets his dick in some things, doesn't he, him?
yeah.
Yeah.
Boy. He's
Show Steve Coogan.
Sure he was like, linked to Liz Hurley once.
Was he, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, Liz Hurley.
I don't know who she is, you know.
Sticking me...
You know in Austin Powers 1, she's the one that's not Austin Powers.
Yeah. She's...
Joey, I always get mixed up with...
I wouldn't mind giving her a bullseye.
Man
I
shitting
lost
on
her.
her carpet.
Funny.
There's a comedian who lives next door to Liz Hurley.
Who?
Mick Buck.
What?
I'm not with a pro Evo.
Mick Buck?
Mick Buck.
Mick Buck.
Do I know that?
Oh,
Do I know who that is?
Mick Buck.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who that'd be. I'm trying to get the code.
Who's Nick Hook?
You know, Buck.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, of course it is.
Oh, that was good, that, Vincy.
Yeah,
Gleeson Chaponda.
but I heard... I thought he said Mick. That's why I didn't get it.
Yeah. Oh, what a guy. I love him.
Yeah.
I love
he's a
him.
good fella.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Liz Hurley, though, I always get mixed up with Elizabeth Taylor.
A little bit different.
And who shagged Hugh Grant?
Elizabeth Hurley.
That's Liz Hurley.
And Divine Brown.
Who's the other Liz? Who's the other famous, like, Liz?
The
Who
Queen.
killed Den?
The Queen. What?
Who killed Den?
Chrissy Watts.
Who's that?
Angie Watts.
No, Chrissy Watts.
Was it Chrissy Watts?
Chrissy Watts killed Dan.
What was that? What was the character?
She was his second wife.
Oh, she?
Yeah, and the three of them, Sam. Oh, thanks for bringing this up.
Oh, they lured him into the pub.
Yeah, Sam, Zoe,
Yeah.
and
Sharon. Was it Sharon?
Shatter, was
no,
it?
No, Sharon's his daughter, isn't it?
No, yeah, Sam, Zoe, and Chrissy. Chrissy fucking volleys him with the fucking Queen Vic statue thing,
Yeah.
and then like we're all in it together. And if we all say it were us, like just stick to our story, and then she tries to like team up with one of them to pin the blame on Sam, but then
It all comes out.
always comes out in Soap World, baby,
Why are we discussing decades-old EastEnders?
Well,
because that's my.
How did we get there?
That's
That's
my
just trivia.
That's my.
Okay.
That's my.
I thought I'd missed something. I thought I'd had a stroke.
You've got your kids. I've got EastEnders, and the 90s and the noughts.
why are you holding yourself? Why are you doing that?
And she just warms me up.
Does it?
Yeah. Oh, I can't watch it tomorrow. My mum's off.
Why has she got? She can control the telly.
My mum's off work. Yeah.
What does she watch? She watch current soaps, does she?
No, she watches classic Casualty
On UK Gold or something.
drama, UK TV drama.
Yeah.
So your mum watches classic Casualty, and her son watches classic EastEnders.
Yeah. And my brother watches classic The Bill.
I used to watch every episode of London's Burning. I went through them all. I couldn't. I think
I watched Gossip Girl.
I had a heart attack. That was it. So I couldn't do anything. So I watched every episode.
Had a heart attack?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Because obviously I'm prime target for one of them.
So am I.
Yeah, I'm not though. That was the irony.
Yeah.
In me having.
Even am I.
But yeah. And then I watched every episode of London's Burning in about 2 weeks, it was a hard go. That was.
Well, London's Burning reminds me of Sundays because I used to have to go to bed
When it came on or when it finished?
from when it came on.
Yeah. I was like that with the bill when I was a kid.
I remember mine was Heartbeat.
Heartbeat drove me to drink.
I was like, go to bed. I was like, oh, okay.
I fucking hate Heartbeat.
I was like, thanks.
Yeah.
You've done me a favour, Dad.
I don't know how...
What?
Oh, I've told you before, Anna.
What?
I once accidentally come on Claude Greengrass's face.
You accidentally came on Greengrass's face?
Yeah. But Heartbeat...
The person or a picture?
Picture.
Oh, right. That's less impressive now.
Yeah.
I just thought you were having a tour and you just got super excited at seeing Nick Berry and just
wanked.
spaffed out onto an old gentleman's face.
You were a gentleman.
Sorry, I was aiming for Nick Berry. Sorry, Greengrass.
Sorry, Greengrass.
Here's a tissue.
Green grass.
Actually, no, that's not a tissue. That's a flyer for my new group, Arumbe.
If you accidentally come on Greengrass's face, that's an Arumbe. I just don't know how Heartbeat survived for so long. It was mind-numbingly fucking boring. That's what drove me to drink. I used to go out on
Old
Sundays.
people.
Just in like the biggest storylines, they'd have a villain come in, like slick back fucking.
Gary Barlow was a villain once.
Oh my god!
In
See what I
Heartbeat?
mean?
Yeah, Gary
Fucking
Barlow
hell.
as a bad guy.
That's what.
Jesus
I'm here to
Christ.
rob your things.
I've nicked Greengrass's bucket.
What's that on your face, Greengrass?
It's
Is that jizz?
Gum.
That's what it is. It's just like who stole a bucket, and it's like a fucking 4-episode drama.
And it was
about
always
it.
the special needs guy that got blamed first.
Yeah, that Greengrass's mongy mate.
Yeah, that was his real name, Mongy Mate.
Yeah, what was he called? David.
I don't know.
David. He had a little scruffy neckerchief.
But he always got the
I was
blame.
like,
It was
oh,
never
son
him.
of Greengrass.
Who could it be? Could it be his Mongy Mate that we've accused every single time? Or this new person nobody's ever seen that's suddenly
he
in the
takes his
pub?
cap off. It wasn't me. I swear, sir. I swear, sir.
Stop fingering Trisha.
Come on, mongy mate. You've had your fingers up Trisha's guff again, haven't you?
Oh, sorry. I thought she was a lamb.
Like, all the time, Gary Barlow.
I've shit in the bucket.
Heartbeat. We're bringing it back.
If you want to sponsor us, Heartbeat, get in touch at Hot Water Screen Room Pod.
The bill's coming back.
Is it?
Yeah. So's Big Brother.
Yes. Is it going to be like
I think they
the
should
old
merge
version?
the two.
I walked in the pub once, mate, and got fucking murdered. So I used to work in an office in town, and you had to wear a suit, and that. So I fucking hate wearing suits. So I had these proper cheap shoes, right? Fucking awful, lad. And I walked in with these proper clumpy little shoes, and my mate just went, "Fuck me!" It's like the start of the bill. Got fucking terrible. You know when you're like, there's just all night, you're just getting fucking
leathered.
murdered,
Yeah.
mate. Jesus Christ, that brought back Halloween memories.
Remember Big Brother, like, when I was younger, about 10, 12, you start watching it, and it was like the old, like, remember Nasty Nick or whatever his name
Yeah.
was? Like, after the first few seasons, I grew up, I was fascinated with it. I wanted to go on it and win it. But then it started changing a bit like Love Island-y and the influences on there, then they're all pretty people. But I mean, imagine me on Big Brother, right? Like, the first thing I do, I planned, it's a game show, isn't it? So, all you've got to do is be dead nice to them, but cause murder as well. And play
I'd
to
keep
the cameras.
shitting with the door open because everyone's
Yeah.
watching on camera
Yeah.
anyway.
But like no one plays. Everyone pretends the cameras aren't there. Play and talk to the cameras.
You can't see him though.
And you don't know
Behind
what's going to be
mirrors.
edited.
Yeah, but I know where. I'm saying you can just you could just.
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
could just like say, hey, talk to yourself, but like to the cameras.
Like when
And-
what was her from Emmerdale when she started saying that guy from Corrie punched her and he never did.
Yeah, and they had to go back on all that.
She
Yeah.
was in an episode of Classic Casualty.
Was it the ribs when that guy from Corrie broke him, punching him in Big Brother? Did she end up on Casualty because of that?
Yeah, she got rushed into casualty.
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
She got punched.
That was the storyline she was in on Casualty.
That's
Was
where
it?
she must have got it from.
Yeah, so she was beating a fella up who plays Stu in EastEnders now, modern.
Maybe she's just trying to get the ratings up for Casualty. Went in the Big Brother house with that story.
Just went about it the completely wrong way.
Did it
Yeah.
back to front.
Maybe
she
she's
was
just
in-
method acting.
She was in classic
knows?
Casualty.
But so I was saying, shopping day comes, right? Shopping day comes.
I forgot about shopping day.
Food everywhere, yeah. I steal loads of food and plant it under Gary's pillow, right?
Who's Gary?
Well, he's one of the other contestants, obviously.
Gary.
Right, so everyone loves Gary. Gary's Jack the lad, yeah. Everyone's like, oh, Gary's fucking fit and that, and Gary's fucking smashing it. And I'm like, hey, Gary, you
Gary's
okay, man?
stolen all the peas.
I'm like, hey, Gary, okay, man? And he's like, yeah, you okay, Tony? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, mate. Then he goes out the room,
Yeah.
and everyone else there, and I go, listen, guys, there's something I need to tell you. I watched Gary rob all the bourbon biscuits before, and they're like, no chance, Gary wouldn't do that. Gary saves lives in his spare time. I'm like, listen, pal.
Oh, so Gary's got a job as well, has he? What's?
Yeah, he saves.
This is very specific for this to work for you. That
Yeah,
this
I've
person
thought
has to be
about it.
called Gary
I've
and
planned
have
it all
this
out.
job. What's he do?
Gary saves babies.
What's his job?
Saves babies.
Baby saver is his job.
Yeah,
Paramedic.
yeah. From
Well, no, because they do everyone, don't they? They don't
Saves them.
specialise in just babies.
yeah, no, he saves babies.
Saves babies.
Yeah,
Right. So Gary the baby saver.
yeah. Like people who like
Where's he
don't
from?
want babies and he throw them in the river. He's in the river saving them.
Hang on.
Where's he from?
Gary.
Yeah.
Gary's from London, obviously.
Well,
Wears dungarees,
nah,
jumpers.
He's a dickhead.
Yeah.
No one likes him now.
We know that, but
No
I
one
mean,
likes him now.
I know, but Big Brother set down there, so
But girls
they
are
all
wet
love him.
for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So,
I bet he's got an 8-pack, hasn't he?
yeah.
I fucking hate Gary. He's a cunt. I fucking hate him.
So do I. That's why I've set him up.
I'd
So,
kill me baby to spite
so
the cunt.
basically, what I've done is,
I've got a spare we could use.
what I've done is, I've planted the biscuits and that and the tins of beans under his pillow, and I've told the rest of the people, like, no chance I'm going to listen. I don't want to listen. I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Go and check for yourselves. So Gary comes out from doing his makeup or whatever, and everyone pulls the pillow back, and there's just fucking biscuits everywhere, and they're like, "Fucking hell, Gary! You know this is meant to last us for 2 weeks," and he's crying, and then I go outside with the baby and I put it in the pool.
Where have you got the baby from?
Snuck it in me, and then the
Right.
baby dies, and he couldn't save it, and I win the show.
I think you've
Season
got a-
54th winner.
I think you got a series winner there.
Thank you.
I liked Glenn who I've never boiled an egg.
Who's
Yeah,
that?
Glenn.
Glenn the Welsh fella.
Super
Oh
Welsh.
yeah.
With Pete, the Tourette's guy.
Yeah, a Scouser one, didn't he?
Craig.
Craig, yeah.
He won the first one, didn't he?
Brian Dowling. He went on to be a presenter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, hey, look at me. If I went on that, I could actually be successful.
Providing Gary's in. Gary's not in, you're fucked. You got no game plan now.
Yeah, we'll just do it with Lucy.
Yeah.
Do you know who I always thought would look like an interesting shag? Ruth Badger, who came second on The Apprentice.
I don't watch The Apprentice.
Did you watch The Apprentice?
Yeah, but I can't think. Which, this
Ruth
year?
Badger. No, yeah, like second.
I know the name, but I
Apprentice
can't
too.
think why.
Well, she lost to like this fit blonde bird, but Ruth Badger was amazing. Shout out Ruth Badger, man. Badger or bust.
Thanks for that.
Yeah. And on that note, let's call that a pod.
Thank you very much, Ryan. for
Cheers,
joining
mate. Do
us.
you have anything to plug, mate?
Plug the comedy club because it's the best comedy club in Blackpool and it's
Lancashire.
the second best comedy club in the world.
It's the best. It's officially the best in Lancashire.
It's the second best in the world as well
Yeah.
because Hot Water's the best. Sorry.
Hot Water do this podcast, don't they?
Yeah, that's what we have to
Lost
say.
some points there, haven't they?
Because if we didn't have these, we'd have nothing.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, Comedy Station
That's the
at
takes-
Blackpool Comedy
yes.
on all social medias, and come down Friday, Saturday night.
Come down, lots
Blackpool,
of fun.
not as shit as you think.
Yeah, it is not. It's great. Really good gig. I'm there in July.
And they've got bigger donkeys that I can get on now.
You're not allowed on them.
I don't know.
Adults aren't now. They've got a weight limit.
Fucking man.
Yeah, I'll be okay. All right.
No, you're an adult.
I'll dress you up. Dress you
Is
up
it
as a
put a
baby.
nappy on him?
If I put a nappy on, I'll be able to get on the donkeys.
Yeah, well, just tell me you got like, what's that? Gestational diabetes when you were born.
So he's green grasses, mate. Let me on a shit in your bucket. Ah.
Make sure you go down, visit the comedy club, get down to Blackpool, and what our co-host Jamie, the fucking roof slayer, is on what date, Jamie?
23rd, 24th July.
Go down before that, go down after that, support local comedy, because that's where we all start out, before we lose our minds and retire like me.
And I'll be on the piss all weekend there as well.
Oh, I might even go down.
Come down.
Yeah.
Oh, Blackpool, should we go for a night out after the comedy?
It'd be mint. Let's do it.
Yes, okay, that will be a plan. Right, thank you very much, Ryan. We've had a great time with you.
Yeah, well worth the
thank you very
2-hour journey over here for this. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Jamie, have you got anything to say?
Rumbe.
Do you want to close the show with the song?
I thought I'd summon that then. Rumbe. If you want it, come and get it.
Crying out loud.
Rumbe.
Love that I
Rumbe.
was giving you was never in doubt.
Rumbe.
Go your heart.
Rumbe. Rumbe.
2 fucking hours in a car.
Right.
Goodbye, everyone.
Go out, send us a white ladder and LP. Don't just send a ladder to the club. That's fucking excessive. They're going to do that now, aren't they?
Yeah,
and send us some Rumbe stuff. Let us know what you think it means.
Goodbye.
That's an Rumbe.